It may be a couple people that come in here, maybe a couple people that don't. I don't care, man. I'm just we staying consistent. You know, I know I'm a little early though. I know that. So uh, this a Friday night special. Um, I hope y'all being safe out there. But there's a couple things that I want to talk about. A couple things that I want to talk about, and I'm gonna give it a minute, 30, and I'm gonna just start talking. I don't care. Man, I didn't. I woke up. Well, cause all I do is do this. So I woke up, man, feeling crazy, bro. My head was hurting. I laid down because I wanted to take a break in between. I guess I laid down too long. I woke up feeling crazy though, you know? Um, yeah, I did not enjoy how I woke up this morning. Why she sent me a message? Why? That's weird. I don't know about that, y'all. It's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, man. For sure, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my nigga Beasky the Shooter channel, man. It's a new channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to my nigga Beasky the Shooter channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to my nigga Beasky the Shooter channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to my nigga Beasky the Shooter channel. All right. I'm not about to sit on this thing too long, bro. I'm about to just get to it and talk about what I came here to talk about. So today we're talking about the AI revolution, uh, and what it is. How did this start? How did we get to this point of having machine? Like, how do we go to a point of talking about machines taking over the world and watching these movies, iRobot, all these movies? I'm not talking about just iRobot. That's the one that I grew up with. I was a little boy when that came out. But iRobot, all these other movies, um, The Watchers, They Live. I mean, y'all seen that movie um, Roddy Piper and the other guy. He's in every movie, but y'all seen the movies, right? So how do we get to a point where we are completely becoming dependent upon uh how do we get to a point where we completely becoming dependent upon machine? Like that's weird, especially when we know what machine has done historically. So that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about how we got to this point of being dependent upon machines. This AI revolution stuff started in the 1950s. That's what they say on paper. On paper, they say uh, this AI stuff started in the 1950s, and what they wanted to know was how does or can man talk to machine? Can like man and machine have a conversation? So through different layers, this AI stuff has been getting programmed into us since the early 50s, and it has since got perfected in the 2000s. So this version of AI that we got right now is the oldest version of AI that there will ever be. There will never be an AI that's as slow or as whatever as what we got right now. There'll never be that. So how do we get to that point? Man has always tried to perfect machine, or has always tried to become one with machine, has always tried to um, overcome machine. You know, man has always tried to overcome machine. So since man has always tried to overcome machine, and through all stages of history, we've always used machines to what's up with it, gang? We always use machines to interact with each other. We've always used machines for everything that we need to do, even going back to the pyramids, going back to everything. We always use machines, right? What AI is doing is in taking the intelligence and I'm trying to, AI is supposed to be the best of both worlds. It's supposed to be the best of machine world, combining itself with the sentience, the intelligence, the awareness of humankind, of mankind. That's what AI is supposed to be. AI is supposed to be uh, the next step when man converses or merges with machine and becomes God. That's what AI is supposed to be. It's supposed to be man becoming God. That's what it's supposed to be. Man becoming God. How we fucking up, and even the modern day perfecter of AI, he just did an address probably about a year or two ago. He addressed everybody with money, not us normal people, but everybody with money that's making decisions on our lives and shit. He addressed them. He said basically everything in the movie, how we got to watch out for machines, how the dangers of AI can be dependent upon the special interest groups that are directly benefiting from AI, BlackRock, uh, Vanguard, the list goes on. People who spend a lot of money on these programs. How AI can make up its own diseases, how AI can make up its own uh, conversations. They recently did a thing where where they unplugged two AI machines because they started communicating with each other and recognizing that we recognized that they were communicating with each other. They created their own language, and even when we unplugged them, they still were able to regenerate themselves and still communicate. So how do we get to this point, bro? And why are we at this point? That's what I want to know. Why are we at this point? Well, you got different people that are very interested in connecting with the old world. So that brings me to another point. Machine elves. Does anybody know what the heck a machine elf is? All right, you might not. That's okay. I'll tell you. A machine elf is supposedly, if you ever do any hallucinogenic drugs, DMT, stuff like that, ayahuasca, primarily DMT though, is where this stuff is reported. Um, basically, um, everybody that has these DMT experience, they talk about these same beings. So what happens? They get so high on this DMT drug. DMT. By the way, DMT is just it's pure dopamine in our from our pineal gland. That's what DMT. So we got the DMT in us, but it's just purely that dopamine. It's purely the stuff that helps us when we're feeling emphatic, when we're feeling extra good, when we have our dreams. That's what that drug is. That drug is that gland, and it's purely that. It's extracted that. So that's what that is. It's that pure gland. It's that pure gland. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, cause we gotta. I ain't tolerating you today, bro. You a hoe. You a hoe. There we go. You a hoe, bro. I'm not tolerating you today, bro. You a hoe. But anyways, that's what AI is. AI is and was meant to benefit us in society and was meant to take us to the next step of human evolution. So that brings me to a character by the name of Elon Musk. Elon Musk is today's Steve Jobs. That's our modern day Steve Jobs, Elon Musk. Elon Musk is who they're giving the reins and they're giving they're giving him the go ahead to advance humanity if that's what he can do. Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, all these people who have done these DMT drugs, they all talk about seeing the same beings. They all talk about seeing these machine elves. That's what they call them, machine elves. They all talk about seeing machine elves. What the heck is a machine elf? And why do they call them machine elves? Because these people like to make up different names for demons. That's what y'all don't know. These people like to make up different names. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys, so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Please and thank you. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. These people like to give different names to demons. That's what y'all don't know. So these machine elves are actually demons that are stuck in the fractal universe. What the heck is the fractal universe? The fractal universe is the in between. They can neither go high nor low. They're stuck because they don't have spirits and souls like you and I. They're stuck. Those people are stuck. You know what I'm saying? Welcome in, everybody. We talking about DMT, machine elves, AI. We talking about all of that today because it's all important. It's all has to do with our lives. I'm going live, by the way, for y'all that's returning from early. I'm going live a little bit more constantly. One, because we got to turn up on 607 bitch ass. But then two, also My iPhone storage is tripping, you know, and then when the iPhone storage shit get to tripping, it's like it'll it'll mess with everything you do. So if I do record a video and I try to post it for later, it won't even like, you feel me? It'll just give me a hard time. So it'll be easy for me to go live. Anyways, I digress. All these people have seen these same beings whenever they do these drugs. And all these people do drugs. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, when he was still here before he got killed. He did get killed, by the way. All these people, they would do drugs. Right now, Elon Musk's drug is ketamine. That's his drug of choice. That's the drug that we're aware that he does. Ketamine. Like, we know that he do ketamine. We know that he's a dope fiend. You know why he don't get his properties rated and all his stuff took and all that shit? Because he's rich and he's in bed with the elites. So you and I will get rated and shit like that. We can't just be doing dope and getting high and inventing shit. You know, we'll get something happen to us. But if you in bed with these elites like Elon Musk is, then you can do what you want. I digress. Back to the Machine Elves. What the heck is a Machine Elf? Again, we just said the Machine Elves are demons. That's what the Machine Elves are. So these beings that we're encountering during our hallucinogenic experiences, ayahuasca, ketamine, DMT, when we're completely out of our bodies, those beings that we're running into are demons. They are. They're the gods of old. They used to walk among us until they can no longer vibrate in this plane no more. That's what the flood was about. The flood was about going from the old world to the new world. So the flood was also spiritual and it was also physical. They couldn't exist here anymore. They could only everything got killed. So they couldn't exist here no more. But they spirits can neither ascend nor descend because they have none. I mean, they're abominations. You know what I'm saying? So since those spirits are abominations, they're stuck in what's called a fractal universe, meaning it's the in between, right? It's the in between. That's why every time we do this dope and we transcend this 3D realm and we go in between all these realms, we can see with our human eyes what's already there. We just seeing what's already there. We're just seeing these beings that are already there. You feel me? We're just seeing those beings that are already there. Those beings are already there. So I'm glad y'all understand that now. All right. The reason AI is getting brought into play is because these people in power, these Vanguard people, these Elon Musk people, these Bill Gates people, these people that control and make decision on you and I life, these people understand that the old world is coming regardless. These people are trying to speed up the process, CERN. These people are trying to bring the demons and gods of old to us. So an easy way for them to do that and to give them vessels for them to do that, they incorporate the AI shit with it. They incorporate the computer with the fractal universe. You don't have to take my word for it. Go Google CERN. Go Google the beings that are outside of CERN in its Silicon Valley. Go Google that. Go Google that. Go Google what these people pray to. You don't have to take my word for it. I remember I got into a heated debate, an argument with this. I ain't gonna call you no bitch lady, but she was. I mean, you acted like you just knew so much. I mean, I understood why she acted like that because she studied and she was a computer engineer and developer for what's up everybody. She was a computer engineer and developer for University of Cincinnati. So you know she was obviously more in tune with this topic more than I, as far as the programming and shit like that, because that's what she do. But I'm just telling her that her bosses, the people that pay her, or the people that pay the people that work for her, I'm just telling her what they believe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the particulars of shit, but I'm just telling her what the fuck her own people believe. Her own people pray to these gods. Her own people worship these demonic statues. Her own people say these prayers before they get before they start their conferences. Google CERN. Google it right now. You don't gotta take my word for it. Google it right now. You feel me? So I didn't have all the energy for it in because like I was really talking to her and her friend and I was trying to beg. But now that I'm thinking about it, and it's been some months since that happened. Yeah, shorty, you tripping. You was trying to make me seem like I'm stupid, and you don't like hearing that machine and spirit can be mixed together, but everything we do is a reflection of something else. Machine is a reflection of spirit. You know what I'm saying? Machine is a reflection of spirit. Shorty, you feel me? You're wrong. Your people that employ you, that employ the people that employ you, believe wholeheartedly that these beings exist, and they know they exist, and they pray to them. That's a fact. Elon Musk. I'll read y'all comments in a minute, y'all. Peace and love, y'all. Elon Musk and gentlemen and rich aristocrats, people who have a lot of money who can just do whatever they want. Um, Rich aristocrats. What these people do is, right, they use these drugs to interact with these beings so that they can bring information back to the physical realm and profit off of it. That's what they do. I just told y'all what they do. So what somebody like Elon Musk will do is he will go uh, he will go do ketamine, he'll go do DMT, and then he'll go what's called in a deprivation tank. That's the word of it, right? Deprivation, sleep deprivation tank. Yeah, sleep deprivation tank. He'll go in there and he'll stay in there for about 2 to 8 hours. And during that time, these people will start hallucinating. And when they hallucinate, they get visited by these beings. Now you might think, nigga, they lit. Of course they seeing shit, right? Facts. But it hasn't just been Elon Musk that say they see these beings. It hasn't just been Bill Gates that say they see these beings. It hasn't been just Joe Rogan that say they see these beings. Every single tech billionaire, every single multimillionaire, every single person that's has something to do with culture, and even normal people have ran into these same beings, demons. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. We the biggest, by the way. We bigger spiritually than 607 Unc, KB Nini, FBG Butter, Capo Risky. Who else? Everybody. Bob Report. We bigger than all them niggas. You feel me? Spiritually, and we about to be bigger than them physically on our platforms too. So I love y'all. Check it out. So that's what's going on. The people who make decisions on our lives, bro, they know that the old world and the new world is the same. They know that there's nothing new under the sun, and uh, they're making it easier. The veil is becoming thinner and thinner for those demons to be able to cross over. That's what CERN's doing. That's the reason that time is sped up, because of shit like CERN. You feel me? They open black holes. They say they're trying to open a black hole. Who gave these people jurisdiction to do any of this stuff? I sure didn't. Those people also, I know I'm all over the place, but y'all know how I like to tell my stories. I just like to give y'all the information as it comes. These people also are what's called, um, damn, come on, download. These people are also what's called humanitarianists, populationists. Populationists. These people are populationists. What is a populationist, Solar? A populationist is someone who believes that there's too many people on the world, and that we as a people need to socially and physically control our numbers. You might be like, that's not that bad, right? No. It is bad, because who determines who gets to live and who gets to die? You know? Who determines that? Certainly not you and I. These people are making decisions on our lives, and you and I have no control over that. These people are Google, Facebook, now Meta, the owners of Amazon, eBay, you know, the biggest. These people believe in what's called, uh, damn, I just said the word. Damn, I just said the word. That's how y'all know I be getting the downloads and shit. These people believe in population control. And certainly they not gonna die. You know what I mean? They don't think that they should be the ones that die. You know what I'm saying? It's you and me. So if we understand that, and we understand the people that are working at CERN believe in population control, the people that are working at CERN believe in these demonic beings have being real things, and they pray and they worship to them. Google their facility. Google the being that's sitting outside their facility, the Baphomet creature that's sitting outside their facility. Google it. Google it. if we understand that they believe all those things, then we can understand what's going on in the world currently. Why would you create a machine that could eventually take over everything? Unless you were in bed with a demonic spirit that lies behind the machine because you're being controlled by it. That's what's going on. These people are being controlled by the entities that are lying behind the machines. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs. I just told y'all, they actual dope fiends. They actual dope fiends. Elon Musk, y'all Google that video if y'all ain't seen it already. Y'all Google that video when he was walking around in his studio and he was walking around with the reporter and he was just like tweaking. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all seen that video? He was just y'all remember that video? He was tweaking. But he was also vibrating high because he was literally high. He had just got out of one of his deprivation tanks and he was binging on ketamine. These people communicate with these beings at all times. What do y'all think his Neuralink is for? It's so he can see them physically too. He wants to use the ketamine so he can see the beings as they talk. That's why he be twitching and shit like that. Because he be in between this 3D, 4D, and 5D. He be seeing all this shit. But he needs ketamine to do that because these people are disconnected spiritually. You and I can vibrate between 3D, 4D, 5D. We can do that naturally by becoming the highest version of ourselves that allows us to connect to the highest realm possible and also allows us to be here on earth and speak to one another. You and I can do that without prejudice. But these people, they don't have the same they don't have the same they don't have the same uh they don't have the same spirit as you and I. They don't. They don't. These people are empty shells. These people are empty shells. These people are empty shells. I'll entertain a couple comments just real quick. Just real quick. Facts. I've been researching all this for like 8 years. They call me a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, it's not a conspiracy, bro. So this is the thing, right? We're in an age of information. So the age of Aquarius is intentional, right? Where everything has to be revealed. That's what we understand now. But also we're in an age where what used to be called crazy and considered retarded is actually the normal shit. And what's normal to us was actually the retarded shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's normal nowadays is this AI shit. When you and I were growing up, that shit was, that was wicked. That was a conspiracy, right? That robots would be able to talk and walk and beat us up and all that type of shit. That was a conspiracy, right? Nah, it was never conspiracy. They just trickle information and they allow society to think what society is going to think because society polices themselves. We police ourselves. They don't have to worry about whether they have to tell us the truth or not. They're going to give you everything because they have to give you everything. They have to tell you all the truth because you have to agree with the shit because they're weak people. These people are very minimum in size and number. Of course, they control all the resources, but it's only this many people that do. You know what I'm saying? So they have to have our agreement with all this shit. So they'll give us all this information in doses and just let y'all do what y'all want to do because they know there's going to be a large population of us that never takes anything that they say serious. Why we don't be taking them serious, it's beyond me. I take everything that I see serious. There's nothing new under the sun. These people are not so creative that they can create all these images and all these characters and all these movies, and it not be based off of a true story. There's nothing new under the sun. Just think about how long this planet has been around, how long people have been around. Just think about that. Just think about how we haven't even explored all the corners of our earth yet. There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. Unc on live talking about you. Oh, really? Talking about what? Is he? I'll go watch it right now. After this, I gotta work first. I got my own shit going on. But is he talking about me? Marco Don? Let me comment. Let me comment. Why you mad that I don't You can comment, bro. Oh, you mean because I said I ain't reading your comment? Oh, because I was talking about Elon Musk doing all them drugs. That's why. Y'all let me know. Uncle Live talking about me right now? Uncle Live talking about me right now? I don't know. I don't care. Whatever, dude. But yeah, that's what's going on, bro. These people that make decisions on our lives and these people that have control over our resources, they don't think any of this stuff is conspiracy. They don't think that demons are a conspiracy. They don't think that energy is a conspiracy. They don't think that different that the spiritual realm is a conspiracy. Matter of fact, that they know for a fact that it's not. They know the truth. But they'll let you and me believe and fight about it and call each other stupid and shit on each other's ideas and shit like that. They'll let all us do that because we're in the we're in the test lab, bro. You and I are test lab rats. They test everything out on us. That's what y'all don't know. We're in a big ass test field. That's what the firmament is about. That's what being trapped in the dome is about. Is being trapped with all this fuck shit, so they could experiment on us, and so they could harvest our essence. That's what's going on with us. We're being harvested for our essence. That's why when y'all read the word, y'all read originally that man was created to tend to the land. You know what I'm saying? We was created to mine. We was created to be farmers. We was created for our essence. You know what I'm saying? That's just what's going on. That's just what's going on. I'm gonna give it 4 more minutes. That's just what's going on. That's just what's going on. Is this AI? The same nigga that said that Unc was talking about me on live. All right, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. But what y'all think about that? Did y'all know that? Have y'all ever heard of DMT elves? You ever heard of that shit? These people like to give different names to demons. I don't know why. Just call them a demon. You know what I'm saying? Just call them a demon. But before I leave, that's what I want to talk about. So I talk about the old world colliding with the new world. So part of the Big Bang was also all of these spirits spreading out. So the 1/4 of the legion that went with Satan, the accuser, Satan, and fell to the earth. Those demons became the gods of the earth. That's what y'all don't know. These demons became the gods of the earth. That's what y'all don't know. So Krishna and Hinduism, that big blue thing, that beast, the goddess of destruction and all that, that's a demon, bro. Know what I'm saying? She vibrated so low that now she's stuck here. You feel me? She fucked up. She's stuck now. That's feminine and masculine spirit, mostly feminine spirit is stuck now. Know what I'm saying? She fucked up. They were known by different names though. I'm gonna do another video on the Nephilim, their children and their descendants, because I think stuff like I think stuff like Bigfoot and those cryptids and shit like that are those spiritual beings mixing and intermarrying and having abominable children like mermaids, Bigfoot, shit like that. I believe that those are all from the fallen, um, and those things are still here. They're what we call the ice wall and shit. That's where they at. That's where the old world is. That's what y'all don't know. So the ice wall, where the Mars is, that's where Elon Musk is trying to go. He's trying to go to the Mars. That's where all that shit is. That's where all these cryptids and weirdo shit, giants and all the old world shit. That's where it's at. It's over there. It's over that ice wall. That's what y'all don't know. Yeah, that's what y'all don't know. I got a couple more seconds, man. Tell me what y'all think. Yeah, did y'all know that Elon Musk was a dope fan? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that they get high for inspiration? Did y'all know that? Yeah, it's true. It's true. Did y'all know that CERN has demonic beings in front of their building? And they say closed off ritualistic prayers and they do rituals before they get started doing anything. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? It's the truth. It's the truth. Hey man, I'm right at about 30. I love y'all. This was another episode. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.